So you're thinking about moving to Bullard, Texas? If so, then amazing, because that's where we are today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in the car and we're gonna have a little tour. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour and we're gonna look at a couple of different neighborhoods in different price points to see just how far your money will get you in Bullard and why so many families have decided to call Bullard their home and lay down some roots, just like my wife and I. We bought a house in Bullard about a month ago and we absolutely love it so far. So all that coming up, make sure to stick around until the end of the video to see a couple of $1 million properties. But before we start, got to get my coffee fix in for the day. So we're at the coffee shop right now. All that coming up, stick around, let's get into this. That is a lot better. Got myself a nice iced caramel latte because I guess I'm a basic white girl, but I got it from Lost Sheep Coffee, so I'd highly recommend the coffee shop if you're looking for good coffee here in Bullard. Howdy everyone and welcome back to the channel. For those new here, my name's Ronnie Withers, and if you want to know what it's like to live, eat, sleep, work and play in Tyler, Texas or the surrounding areas like Bullard, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and give the notification bell a tiny little tap so you're the first to find out on any Tyler market updates. Today we're in Bullard, Texas, and we're going to be going around, having a little tour, going around some different neighborhoods at different price points to see exactly what your money gets you. So without further ado, let's hop in the car and get started here in Bullard. I'm starting to get calls every single day of people just like you and this guy who want to move to Tyler and Bullard. So go ahead and give me a call, give me a text or shoot me an email, and I'd love to see what in the world I could do to help you get into your dream home and move to Tyler, Texas. So we are in downtown Bullard right now, and all I can describe Bullard as is a quaint small town. So Bullard's home to around 3,700 people and is about 25 to 30 minutes south of Tyler. If you want to get from Bullard back to Tyler, you just hop straight on US 69 and shoot back up into Tyler and you're just there. Bullard is a quiet, family-orientated town, and a lot of families like to call it home. Like I said earlier, my wife and I have just bought a house in Bullard and we absolutely love it. It's nice and quiet, the people are really friendly, and it's just a nice small town. Everything's just so small here. If we just look, we've got the police station right here and it's really small. We also have a winery over there. We have a coffee shop. It's just really nice, really quaint, and it's got a lot of history to it too. If we just continue walking around here, it's also getting close to Christmas, my favorite time of the year, so it's beautiful about. There are many reasons why people call Bullard home, whether it be the great school system, whether it be the really affordable homes, or whether it just be the nice little antique stores like right here from 1910. It's just a great place to be if you're maybe a family, if you want to be close to a city like Tyler, but far enough away that it's still nice and quiet. I'm actually really excited right now because, like I said, it's around Christmas and they've just put up the Christmas tree. I've never seen this before. We're all checking this out at the same time. Let's have a look. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. This is the green area where a lot of events are held here in Bullard. So a couple of weeks back we had a red, white and blue festival kind of event where they had the police department, they had the fire department, they had everything out, they had stalls, they had t-shirt sales, just everything like that, supporting small businesses, and it was a really nice day. Lots of families came out, a load of people, and it was just really nice. Whenever I think of small town America, this just does it for me. This is amazing. It's just a nice, quiet, small town America. One great thing to know in Bullard, we have not one, not two, but 3 donut stores. I repeat, 3 donut stores. That is crazy. If you're anything like me, you'd move here just for the donuts. We're now here at arguably my favorite part of Bullard, an attraction at Bullard. I wouldn't even call it an attraction, but this is the American Freedom Museum. And it is 100% dedicated to those men and women who've given their lives in service to this great country. And it is such an amazing place. Now, this deserves its own video, which I'm gonna make. So I'm just gonna give a brief look at the place. But this is just in Bullard, and this is an absolutely amazing place to visit. Like I said, I'm going to do a video where I go inside and show you around everywhere, but just look at this thing. Look how amazing that is. And I love this type of stuff and I love history. There's memorials everywhere and it is just such an amazing and respectful place. Everything's so small and compact here in Bullard. We have City Hall right there, and then if we just turn around, we have downtown just over there. So a couple facts about the Bullard housing market. So the average sold price in the last year is $407,500. $407,500, that's better English. The median price point is $369,500. There are different neighborhoods at different price points, so I'm going to go over and show you guys the different neighborhoods. We're going to start at the bottom price, go to a medium price, and then go up to a real high price point. Just to note, we've got a nice little winery down here in Bullard. So if you enjoy your wine and want to check that out, go ahead. It is called the M6 Winery, right by downtown. A really nice thing about Bullard is you don't need to be traveling into Tyler all of the time, because you've got your main things you need here. You've got a Brookshire's food store where you can get all your groceries for the week. We have a gym, we have a library, and you can kind of self-sustain yourself for a while. There's a post office, we've got lovely places to eat. If you don't want to leave Bullard, you really don't have to. You don't have to be driving that 30 minutes to get into Tyler, but it's nice and conveniently there if you do need it or want to go. Okay, so I think it's about time we go back to the car, we hop in, and I take you to the first neighborhood at the lowest price point, and I can show you a couple houses, what they sold for, and really see what your money will get you. And then we'll move up a price point, and then we'll go to the $1 million homes. Taking a little pit stop, no wonder Bullard is such a great place for families, especially young kids, because we have not one, but we have 2 kids parks. Now we've got the newer one over here, which I'll just show you quickly. And it's a really nice, clean park. You can see just here, Bullard's Kid Park. We're gonna have a little walk in here and a little explore. And this is packed when after school times, just a load of kids love to come and play and have so much fun in here. So the little tot area for the little kids. And then this is a huge playground, play area. We've got slides, we've got everything you could ever need for kids. So Bullard's a great place for kids. Amazing schools, some of the best schools in East Texas. The Bullard ISD Independent School District is one of the best, and it's continuously rated one of the top-notch schools in East Texas. We'll continue to look at here. Don't know how interesting this will be to you. I think you've seen a play area before, but honestly, I think this might be the best play area I've ever seen in my life, which is saying something. But look at that. It's so good and it's so new, and it's right here in Bullard. It's just off of the main street back there. So really accessible as well, and a place your kids will love. There's where we were back there, and this is the other little park. Now this one is a little bit older and not as popular as the other one, but if you have kids who don't really like being around loads of other kids, this one's perfect because you don't get as many kids around here, so that'd be great. You've got a lot less stuff, but it's still a lot of fun. I'm actually eyeing up that slide myself to go slide down, so I might do that. I would just like to remind you, I'm a 25-year-old man. Ah! Oh no. My rear is wet. So first up, we're going to start on our starter price point. So this is the Rolling Wood Hills subdivision, and the average price is $201,000. And we're going to look at a house just like this one that is currently on the market for $226,600, and it is 3-bed 2-bath and 1,380 square foot. So that's just the kind of thing you're going to be getting in this area of Bullard. And if you look around, it's kind of, the streets aren't really built up and you've kind of got a lot of wooded area, but you can find yourself a nice new build like this house for around $226,000, which is a nice starter price point. And from here, we're going to work our way up to the next subdivision at a slightly higher price point. The next stop on our list is Cherokee Ridge subdivision in Bullard. So the average price point of these new construction houses is around $254,000. Now, most of these houses are built by Hunt Homes, which is a big home builder here in Tyler. And I just want to take you to have a look at this house right here. So this house is 3-bed, 2-bath, but around 1,700 square foot, and it is priced at $314,900. So this is the kind of thing you get for your money in this area. And if you just have a look, this is a nice built up subdivision compared to the first one. And that's what you get for around $100,000 more. I tell you, I can't film anything with that huge trucks coming along and disturbing me. Oh well, it's like the world's not all about me, right? So the next one we're going to look at is around the same price, a couple $1,000s more. This one is at $319,900. It's around the same. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,750 square foot, and it is brand new, brand spanking new, again by Hunt Homes Groups. And this is what you get for your money. It's a really nice, quiet area. It is not gated. The next community we're going to look at is gated, so we're going to try and get in there, but this is not gated. But for $320-ish to $350,000, this isn't bad, really isn't bad. You've got a real good variety, all spec homes, lots of different colours, brick style to choose from, and it is a good size for the amount of money you're paying for a house just like this one. I don't know about you, or I don't know whether I'm just nosy, but I love walking around neighbourhoods like this, especially with new constructions coming up. I just love houses. I guess that's why I'm in real estate. But it's just seeing so many beautiful homes is so cool. It's really nice to see, and especially homes that you're only going to be in a couple houses in your life. So you kind of live vicariously through someone else. I think vicariously is the right word. I'm trying to sound smarter than I am. But it's just amazing. And the kind of houses you'd get here in Bullard are going to run you a little bit less than what they would in Tyler, because you are sacrificing that extra drive if you want to work in Tyler or commute to Tyler. But in my opinion, I mean, I live here, but it's worth it. Worth it to save the money, live in a really nice community, and there's a lot of nice spacious land around Bullard because it's on the outskirts of Tyler and it is a suburb. So that's one thing I really love about it. But just look at this, look how beautiful this house is. I guess I'm nerding out on houses. Okay, let's go to our next community, which there's going to be a couple of $1 million houses. So I'm going to hope that I can get in because it is gated. I do know that. If not, I'm going to try and find a way in. Just hope I don't get arrested for trespassing. Okay, we made it. As promised, we are in the higher price point neighborhood, which this is called Pecan Valley Ranch subdivision, and it is a gated community. Unfortunately, we managed to follow someone in, so we managed to get in. But the average price point here is around $700,000, so it's a big step up from what we were looking at before. But as promised, I'm going to show you a house that is 10,000 square foot. It is 6-bed, 6.5 bath, and when it last sold, it sold for $1,600,078. Now, this is a gated house, so we won't be able to see too much of it, but I'm walking up to it right now, and if you just have a look, it is massive. It is a massive house, so that's just the kind of thing you can get in this community here in Bullard. And the reason the houses are quite expensive here is it's a mini, I wouldn't call it a lake, but it is a waterfront community. So there is a big pond and there's a load of houses around there, a lot of new builds as well, but the houses are really big here and the price point reflects that. So this is that $1.678 million house, which is pretty crazy. So I'm actually gonna move on to the last home of the day, which I'm going to show you some acreage. So I'm going to show you this house, and it's on a big bunch of acreage. So I'll just show you what you can get land-wise here in Bullard. Now I need to get back to the car because it's starting to rain and I don't really want to get wet. So see you at that next house. Something that's really nice about this Pecan Valley Ranch neighborhood is that it's got a nice little walking path all the way down it. Now it is a gated community, so this is supposed to be a private walking path, but it's really what you get in the price point. You get packaged in that nice private walking area, a nice area to play with your kids, to walk your dogs, and just not be disturbed. I say that, but I've kind of snuck in. But in general, you won't be disturbed. So that's what you're paying for with that higher price point here in Pecan Valley Ranch. Now I realized you couldn't really see too much with that $1.6 million house, so I just thought I'd show you just another one. This one's $600,000. It is 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,500 square foot. So that's kind of the average, just below average of the $700,000 price point in this area. So apologies for not being able to see the huge house, but you kind of saw a glimpse, and the reason we couldn't see it is because it's gated and had such a huge yard. So you make do with what you can capture for YouTube. Finally, for our last stop here in Bullard, this is what I was talking about. This is the acreage. So this property right behind me here is for sale for $1.75 million. And what you get for that, you get a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,500 square foot house. But this is the good bit. You get 43 acres of farmland, flat and rolling farmland with a lake in there or a pond in there as well. 43 acres and a house for $1.75 million. That's pretty crazy. I'll try and add a clip right here of the farmland, as much of it as I can see at least. But that just goes to show you what your money can buy, whether you want a new construction house, whether you want a farm with some acreage, or whether you want just a cheap beginner house. You can have it all here in Bullard, all 30 minutes from Tyler. So that's why my wife and I moved here. That's why I think Bullard's a great place to be. Again, my name's Ronnie Withers. If you want to move to Bullard or Tyler, go ahead and give me a call, text or email, and I'd be more than happy to help you search for a home and get you into East Texas. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and leave a comment below what you want to see next, what you love about Bullard, if you're thinking of moving to the Tyler area. Until the next video, cheerio.